All right, moving on to question number 22. It says, drag the correct arrow onto the number line to represent the solution of the inequality 6x minus 4 is less than 8. All right, so we've got to draw the table for this problem. All right, so to start off with this problem, we want to go ahead and solve for x. So we have a variable, and we want to solve for it so we can graph for it. So I'm going to make my barrier, and I'm going to go ahead and solve it. So I want to get the x by itself. What's bothering us with the x right now? Right now it's this 6 and this negative 4. So let's go ahead and get rid of those two things. Let's start off with the negative 4. By doing the opposite, I'm going to add 4 to both sides. Negative 4 plus 4 disappears. And I'm going to get 6x is less than 8 plus 4 is 12. All right. And if I look at the equation again, my x is still not by itself. It's being bothered by this annoying 6. So let's go ahead and kill off this 6. 6 right here, we have the number next to a variable, so it's multiplying. So how do we get rid of a multiplying number? So what's the opposite of multiplying? In this case, it's dividing. So I'm going to divide both sides by 6. 6 divided by 6 is just 1, so I'm just left with x is less than 12 divided by 6 should be 2. So the equation is x is less than 2. So if I were to look at my table, 2 is right here. So I'm going to go ahead and circle 2. And which numbers are less than 2? Which numbers are less than 2? Is it numbers to the left or is it numbers to the right? In this case, it's numbers to the left, right? 1 is less than 2, 0 is less than 2, negative 1 is less than 2. So all these numbers are less than 2. And so I'm going to go ahead and make a line going towards the left side. And I'm going to go ahead and draw an arrow to show it keeps going. And then last thing I need to do is I need to make sure whether or not I fill it in or not. Well, in this case, is 2 less than 2? In this case, 2 is not less than 2. So I'm going to go ahead and leave it with an open circle to show that 2 is not part of my answer. Yep. All right. So that's it for that one. Hope it makes sense.